So I've come across to the paddock that houses the UK Clio Cup teams. In here is an example of one of said cars. This is one of the support series to the British Touring Car Championship, and the likes of Plato, Andy Prio, even Perry McCarthy, who featured on our podcast earlier this year, started out in this series before progressing up into the British Touring Car Championship. Funky little cars. I've had a go in one of these, incidentally. I was absolutely hopeless. Let's go find Harry. He's over in the Ginetta paddock somewhere.
Thanks, Tim. I'm actually just a few feet down the road from actually see you over there. All right. So here at the Ginetta paddock, also supporting the British Touring Car Championship, are these G55s. These are the big beasts in the Ginetta Championship. So in here, you've got a 3.7 V6 litre Ford engine. It's a one-make series as well. So every car on the grid is the same. And the young racers trying to do their best. They're the ones that make the smallest differences to really get themselves up the field and get into that British Touring Car Championship field. Some of the big name drivers to come out of this series include Jamie Chadwick, who of course just won the W Series Championship, the first all-female racing championship, and she's currently developing with the Williams Formula One team. So these Ginetta cars, you think you might want to enter this championship if you want to do well.
So as we serenely walk down the Formula 4 paddock, now seems like an opportune moment, Harry, for you to impart some wisdom and some knowledge and tell us all you know about British Formula 4.
Well, Tim, that's so glad you asked. So British Formula 4 is the British Touring Car Championship Support Series, one of the many we've already covered today alongside Ginetta and the Renault Clio Cup. Each Formula 4 car has a 1.6 turbo EcoBoost engine,
Yes,
so they're all the same spec, and they are capped at £36,000. The actual car is capped, so no team can spend any more money when they're purchasing
an absolute
their
bargain.
Formula 4 car. I know, right? It's quite good, but it also means that the driver really does have to make the difference, and that is what's so important, because it's such young drivers coming into this championship who are aiming to progress either into BTCC, to GTs, or to Formula 1.
It is fantastic. Good stuff. All right, well, let's continue our travels and see where we end up next.
Now these beasts behind me, they are all 911 GT3 cars, rear engine with over 460 horsepower, and actually they are one of the most successful GT one-make series to race in the UK. And I mean, for over 460 horsepower, you think a regular Porsche road car is pretty fast. These are beefed up from that. And you've got to think, with that, the calibre of the racing and the drivers in this series is one of the best. The Porsche Carrera Cup GB edition supporting the British Touring Car Championship alongside British Formula 4 and the Ginetta Junior Series, plus the Renault Clio Cup. I think that's all of them.